Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In a world characterized by emotional upheaval and unpredictable circumstances, how can we find our steadfast anchor amidst the chaos? Join us as we delve into 7 profound Stoic lessons that illuminate the path to mastering our emotions and skillfully navigating life's inevitable storms with unwavering determination. Before we embark on this enlightening journey, I kindly ask you to like the video. Your support is invaluable in helping me continue to spread the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. If you haven't already subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and activating the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos filled with insights and guidance. Lesson 1. Understand what's in your control. Have you ever felt as though you were caught in a tempest, not one of rain and thunder, but rather the tumultuous storms of life? Unexpected events, disappointments, and sudden changes can often feel overwhelming. The Stoics, those wise philosophers from ancient Greece and Rome, impart a lesson that serves as a reliable anchor during these tumultuous times: the dichotomy of control. Picture this scenario. You're organizing an outdoor event, and despite meticulous planning, the skies open up and rain begins to fall. No matter how much you might wish otherwise, you cannot control the weather. However, what you can control is your response to the rain. You could choose to lament your misfortune and allow frustration to take hold, or you could adapt your plans, perhaps by moving the event indoors, or even embracing the rain as a refreshing change of pace. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who rose from the depths of slavery to become a significant thinker of his time, succinctly articulated this idea. Some things are in our control, and others are not. This simple yet profound statement carries a wealth of wisdom that has the power to transform our lives. Each day, we encounter countless situations. Some are within our sphere of influence, like our daily routines, the literature we engage with, or the company we keep, while many remain beyond our grasp, such as global events, the actions of others, the relentless passage of time, and yes, even the weather itself. The Stoics believed that our well-being hinges not on external events, but on our interpretations and responses to them. It is not the event itself that dictates our emotional state, but rather our judgment about it that shapes our feelings. Reflect on a time when you faced a setback. Perhaps you didn't land that job you had your heart set on. In the moment, it felt like a catastrophe, but with the passage of time, you may have come to realize it was a blessing in disguise, leading you to better opportunities or important personal growth. To put this principle into practice, start by asking yourself, is this something I have control over? If the answer is yes, take decisive action. If the answer is no, view it as an opportunity to cultivate acceptance and adaptability. By understanding and internalizing this principle, we can liberate ourselves from unnecessary suffering, allowing us to navigate life with a greater sense of calm. While we cannot control the winds, we can certainly adjust our sails. In a chaotic world, the dichotomy of control serves as a beacon of clarity, reminding us to concentrate our energy where it matters most, and to embrace the serenity that comes from recognizing that some things are simply beyond our control. Lesson 2. Reflect before reacting. In our fast-paced digital age, where immediacy is often celebrated, the art of reflection may seem like a relic of the past. Yet, this simple act of pausing and pondering can be our saving grace in a world that demands rapid responses. Consider the myriad decisions we face daily, from selecting a meal at a restaurant to determining our career paths. The approach we take holds just as much significance as the decisions themselves. Let's explore a common scenario. You receive a message that strikes a nerve, perhaps from a colleague questioning your work or a friend making an offhand comment. The instinctive reaction might be defensiveness or anger. But what if, instead of plunging headfirst into that emotional whirlpool, you took a moment to step back? By allowing for a brief period of detachment, you're not suppressing your emotions. Rather, you're granting them space to breathe and be understood. This practice of reflection is not about passive acceptance, but about actively engaging with our thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself probing questions. Why did this comment resonate with me so deeply? What underlying beliefs or past experiences are influencing my emotions? Is my immediate reaction rooted in the present situation, or is it colored by past baggage? Moreover, reflection before reaction fosters empathy. By giving ourselves time, we can consider the perspectives of others. Perhaps that colleague was having a particularly stressful day, or that friend didn't realize the weight of their words. This practice opens the door to understanding, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. In our relationships, this approach can serve as a cornerstone. How many misunderstandings could be averted if we took the time to reflect before reacting? How many bridges could be built instead of burned? In professional environments, leaders who practice reflection before making decisions are often more respected and effective. Their thoughtful, measured choices tend to withstand the test of time. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, engaging in reflection becomes a form of rebellion, a commitment to our well-being and the quality of our interactions. To reflect before reacting is more than just a practice. It's a philosophy that champions depth over breadth, understanding over impulsivity, and meaningful connections over fleeting interactions. It's a journey inward with profound outward implications, shaping our responses and the very fabric of our lives. Lesson 3. Practice dispassion. In a world that often resembles an emotional roller coaster, the concept of practicing dispassion might seem out of place. However, let's take a moment to explore what this truly means and the transformative power it holds. Dispassion does not imply the suppression of emotions or a lack of concern for the world around us. Instead, it is about cultivating a balanced perspective, a calm center amidst the chaos. Imagine being able to observe events, situations, and even your own emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Recall the last time you watched a gripping movie. While you may have felt tension and excitement, a part of you understood it was merely a film. You didn't rush to rescue the hero or comfort the sorrowful character. You observed and felt deeply, yet you remained seated, detached from the unfolding drama. This encapsulates the essence of practicing dispassion, engaging fully with life and its myriad emotions, while knowing when to remain seated in the theater of your mind, observing without becoming lost in the narrative. In today's age of information overload, reacting passionately to every piece of news would leave us mentally and emotionally drained. Dispassion offers a buffer, enabling us to engage with the world in a sustainable, balanced manner. Moreover, dispassion plays a critical role in our interactions. In heated discussions, the practice of dispassion can be the deciding factor between fruitful dialogue and destructive arguments. It allows us to listen more effectively, respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, and navigate conflicts with understanding and grace. Cultivating dispassion begins with self-awareness. Regularly check in with yourself to recognize your emotional triggers and patterns. This creates a space between stimulus and response, offering the freedom to choose, our reactions with intention. While dispassion may seem like a detachment from joys and pleasures, it actually enhances our ability to enjoy them. By not being overly attached to specific outcomes, we can immerse ourselves in the journey, savoring each moment without fear of loss or change. Ultimately, practicing dispassion helps us find equilibrium in an ever-changing world. It serves as a compass pointing toward inner peace, guiding us through life's varied terrains with grace. By embracing this practice, we enrich our own lives while bringing calm and clarity to those around us. Lesson 4. Perspective shift. Life is replete with moments that challenge our patience, resilience, and perspective. From minor inconveniences like spilled coffee to significant challenges such as disagreements with loved ones, our days evoke a spectrum of emotions. In the heat of the moment, it is all too easy to become ensnared by our feelings. A missed deadline, a critical remark, or a forgotten anniversary can feel like the end of the world. Yet, one powerful question can dramatically shift our perspective. Will this matter in 5 years? This simple yet profound question acts as a mental time machine, allowing us to view our present circumstances from the vantage point of the future. Suddenly, that heated argument or missed opportunity is illuminated in a different light. Most of the issues we fret over today will likely fade into forgettable footnotes in the grand narrative of our lives. Consider the challenges and worries you faced 5 years ago. How many of those still hold significance in your life today? How many have been overshadowed by new experiences, lessons learned, and cherished memories? This realization can be both humbling and liberating. By regularly posing this question to ourselves, we can prioritize our concerns, distinguishing between short-term setbacks and long-term implications. While a challenging day at work may feel overwhelming in the moment, in the grand scheme of things, it's just one day in a career that spans decades. This perspective fosters resilience. When faced with adversity, reminding ourselves of the bigger picture can alleviate anxiety and encourage problem-solving. Instead of becoming bogged down by current issues, we can strategize, adapt, and move forward, knowing that time often brings clarity and solutions. Furthermore, this question encourages us to focus on what truly matters in our lives. To ensure that our actions and decisions have lasting significance, we should invest our energy in relationships, personal growth, and experiences that endure the test of time. In a world that emphasizes the present moment, asking, "Will this matter in 5 years?" serves as a guiding light, steering us toward a life filled with purpose, perspective, and peace. By revisiting this question, we can traverse life's ups and downs with grace, ensuring that our energy and attention are directed toward what truly counts. Lesson 5. Keep a Stoic journal. Journaling has been esteemed across cultures not only as a record of events, but also as a powerful tool for introspection, growth, and clarity. The Stoics, with their emphasis on self-awareness and personal development, embraced this practice wholeheartedly. A Stoic journal isn't merely a diary detailing daily occurrences. It is a sacred space for reflection, a dialogue with oneself, and an exploration of emotions, decisions, and reactions. It serves as the intersection where the external world meets the internal, weighing events against personal values and beliefs. Imagine concluding your day by recounting not just what transpired, but how you responded. Why did a particular comment upset you? What sparked a moment of joy during an otherwise mundane task? By dissecting our days, we begin to illuminate the patterns of our psyche, identifying mood triggers, guiding values, and shaping habits. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and renowned Stoic philosopher, kept a journal known as Meditations. This journal was not intended for publication. It was a personal dialogue, a private space for him to remind himself of Stoic principles and navigate the challenges of life with wisdom. Through his writings, we witness a man grappling with his responsibilities, emotions, and his place in the cosmos. You don't need to be an emperor to reap the benefits of a Stoic journal. In our distraction-filled modern lives, carving out time for introspection is essential. It becomes a daily check-in, a grounding ritual that brings clarity amidst the chaos. Over time, this practice can yield profound insights. You may uncover recurring situations that cause stress, prompting you to address or shift your perspective on them. Specific practices such as gratitude or mindfulness may elevate your mood and outlook. The patterns that emerge can serve as a roadmap for personal growth. Beyond insights, a Stoic journal fosters accountability. By committing to daily reflection, we hold ourselves accountable for our reactions and decisions, making it more challenging to ignore repeated mistakes or brush off lapses in judgment. Instead, we are encouraged to learn, adapt, and grow. In essence, keeping a Stoic journal is akin to having a wise, non-judgmental friend by your side, always ready to listen, reflect, and guide. It's a commitment to personal growth, a deeper understanding of oneself, and a life aligned with one's values and principles. Lesson 6. See obstacles as opportunities. The world is replete with challenges, from personal setbacks to global upheavals. Obstacles are an inherent part of the human experience. But what if we were to view these challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities cloaked in disguise? The Stoics held a powerful perspective on adversity. While we cannot always control the events that occur, we can control our interpretations and responses to them. This shift transforms challenges from mere setbacks into invaluable lessons. Marcus Aurelius beautifully encapsulated this idea by stating, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle can propel us forward if we choose to perceive it as an opportunity for growth. Consider a river encountering a boulder. Rather than halting its flow, the river finds a way around it, either by gradually eroding the boulder over time or carving a new path altogether. The boulder, which initially presents as an obstacle, becomes an agent of change, reshaping the river's course. In a similar vein, the challenges we face in our lives can redirect our paths, often leading to unexpected outcomes. A job loss, while initially devastating, may open doors to new career paths, opportunities to develop new skills, or even the chance to embark on a venture of your own. A failed relationship might pave the way for personal growth and deeper connections in the future. This Stoic perspective fosters resilience. When we view challenges as opportunities, we become more adaptable and willing to confront adversity head-on. Instead of asking ourselves, "Why is this happening to me?" we begin to inquire, "What can I learn from this? How can this experience shape me for the better?" Of course, this does not mean we should seek out challenges or dismiss genuine hardships. It's about recognizing that within every challenge lies potential, a seed of opportunity. By nurturing this seed with a positive perspective, patience, and perseverance, we can transform obstacles into stepping stones that lead us toward growth, wisdom, and fulfillment. Lesson 7. Practice gratitude. In the vast tapestry of human emotions, gratitude stands out as a golden thread, weaving moments of joy, contentment, and perspective into our lives. While gratitude can arise spontaneously, the Stoics advocated for its deliberate practice, making it a daily ritual to anchor oneself in the present and appreciate life's many blessings. Gratitude transcends the simple act of saying thank you. It involves a deep acknowledgement of the myriad forces, moments, and individuals that enrich our lives. It's about recognizing beauty in the mundane, the lessons hidden within challenges, and the fleeting nature of every experience, which ultimately makes them all the more precious. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once stated, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This encapsulates the essence of gratitude, being rooted in the present, cherishing every moment and interaction. Consider the simple pleasures we often take for granted: the warmth of the sun on a chilly day, the sound of laughter, a meal shared with loved ones, or the very breath that sustains us. By pausing to acknowledge these moments, we magnify their beauty and significance. Practicing gratitude also counteracts our tendency to focus on what is lacking, unmet desires or uncertainties about the future. By shifting our focus to what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate contentment, diminish feelings of envy or resentment, and enhance our overall well-being. How can one cultivate this practice? Start or end your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, this practice can transform your outlook, making you more receptive to life's blessings and more resilient in the face of challenges. Furthermore, gratitude strengthens our relationships. By expressing appreciation for acts of kindness, support, or love from others, we nurture bonds, foster mutual respect, and create a positive feedback loop of goodwill. In a world that often emphasizes the need for more possessions, more achievements, more desires, gratitude serves as a gentle reminder of the abundance that already exists in our lives. It beckons us to celebrate the present, embrace life with open arms, and tread the path of existence with a heart full of thanks. As the sun sets on another day, we are left with echoes of ancient wisdom resonating within our modern lives. How will you harness these Stoic lessons to shape your tomorrow? We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And let's continue this journey of self-discovery together. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic philosophy. And until next time, remain curious, stay grounded, and never cease your quest for wisdom.